Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is day 32 of my coding journey. So this video is a little weird. So I'm currently recording this on day 31, but we only have like 2 more hours into this day, and I don't know how long this video is going to be. I might record some of it tonight and then record some of it tomorrow, because I don't know how long I'm going to take, because this video, I'm going to be trying to create a React Navbar using React Router 6.4, which is the newest version. So I got my notes here. I got a bunch. I probably have about, now I think I got like 6 pages on React Router. So I got my notes open, and so you guys can see just stuff about routes, browse routes, and browser router and routes, links, nav links, stuff like that. So definitely gonna be looking in this book a lot. And yeah, so let's just get started, man. Don't wanna take too much time out. Let me go ahead and switch everything over. Yeah, right there. I think that's a good spot for me to be. Let me move over here actually. Right there. And code. So before we do anything, actually I'm gonna put it in my code and projects folder. So in here I have just a few projects that I was working on. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Open folder and desktop. I gotta clean my computer. It's just a mess. Like, what is these? Like, why do I have 3 untitled folders? Alright, so we're gonna open code and projects. And I know the text is gonna be small, so let me go ahead and increase that now. I'm gonna do like 30. Let's see how that, yeah, I think that's big enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and install our React. So it is npx create dash React app, and we're gonna name this React Router Nav. I don't know if I'm supposed to put the dash. Oh, you can create a project named React. Okay. So npx create React app, and I'll just put Navbar. I'm just gonna put router Navbar. Okay, so let that finish and I'll be right back. Alright, so we have our folder. It just made it router, so I guess I was supposed to put the dash, so it would be router dash navbar. But so we have our folder router, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start cleaning up some of the stuff that we don't need. So we don't need the setup test, so that can go. We don't need this one. We don't need the logo SVG. Take a look at our index. We can remove import web vitals. We can remove all of this and keep that. We can remove all this CSS from here. This is going to be our main CSS, and while we're here, I might as well just go ahead and do our normal margin thing that we normally do. Normal reset, so padding 0, margin 0, and box size and border box. Save that. We don't need app tests. Get rid of that. App.js. We can remove the logo. Actually, we can remove all of these imports in here, and we can remove everything inside of the function. Keep it like that, just so we don't get no errors. I think if we put the return, I think we'll get an error. If we keep it like that, yep, we would. So just remove that for now, just so we can have a nice fresh blank page when we start. We can remove apps .css. Keep all of that. Public robots, I don't know what that is. Delete. Manifest JSON, we can delete. Logo, all of this you can delete except for the index. Alright, so favicon, delete.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Oh my god, dude, my Alexa has just been acting weird. Alright, so I think we're good. We should get a nice blank fresh page. Let's go ahead and npm start it. Let's see. Make sure I'm recording while that's starting up. Alright, perfect. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's not it. So yeah, for some reason my npm start, it starts on both browsers. So it starts here and my, I don't know how to change that. So just gonna go there. Alright, so yeah, we got a nice fresh page. I don't know how the favicon is still showing when I deleted it, but I'll take it. Alright, so if you want to be extra like me, you could change the title of the page. So it says React app. We could just go ahead and just change it in the index. And I'm just going to change it to React Router Navbar practice. Actually, that's way too long. Like, what am I thinking? Just React Router Navbar it is. Let's go and do that. Alright, so React Router Navbar. I really don't know how that favicon is still there. But yeah, it's still there. But yeah, let's just ignore that. Alright, so React Router. This is the new version. Let me go ahead and download that before I forget. So bash, and I'm gonna go to my notes. I'm gonna be looking down a lot in this video. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of notes. npm install react-router DOM and the @ 6.4. So we're gonna do npm install react-router DOM @ 6.4. So that's going to install our React router. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as creating the whole entire app. Okay, so we're pretty fast. Alright, so that's completed. So now we have React router installed. And to check that, we just check our JSON. So yep, React router DOM. And yeah, we're good to go. Let's get it. I'm nervous. Alright, so with the new version of React router, go to flip the page here. It's a lot we have to import first. So we have to import, I believe it's 4 I got written down. So we got to import let's go ahead. So we got to import create browser router, create browser router route, and router provider. I don't know if these gotta be capitalized. But yeah, I think it does. Router provider and create routes from elements. So create routes from elements, and I think this one has to be lowercase like that. So create routes from elements, and this is going to be from React router DOM. All right, so that's that. Okay, so now we have to write a function. So I think we use create browser router, and then for the argument we have to put create. My pen is in the way, sorry. Create routes from elements, and then in this argument we have to, I believe this is where we put our routes at. Let me make sure. I'm gonna have it on some page here. So yeah, this is where we put our routes at. So we have one route that's going to be like our main route, and then we'll have like 3 to 4 different routes as child elements of that main route. So let's do route, and we need to give it a path. Let's give it a path of index, which is like the main page, path index, and we're going to give it an element. So this is our main one, so that's going to equal to we didn't create this yet, but we're going to name it Navbar. Yeah, the thing. So we're going to name it Navbar. Probably, yeah, just I guess we just name it Navbar for now. All right, so that's that, and need to give this a closing tag. So I don't know if it needs, is it self-closing or not? So I think the one that's like the parent element, I don't think that is closing. So we have to put like an actual closing tag on this, like that, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So like that. I don't think I did this right. Oh wait, this needs like that. Okay, so we got our main, like this is our parent, our parent. I'm from the South. I'm from North Carolina, so I say parent country. Okay, so all right, so that's that. So now we need to put our routes inside of this, and this is gonna be like our home, our about, and yeah, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do routes, and the path is going to be I don't think this, man. I think I could just put index for the path, because this is gonna be our home, and then elements. I don't know if I gotta put this in parentheses. I might do. I'm not too sure. I don't have this written down. Alright, let's remove the path. Actually, let's do index like that. And then we'll do elements equals, and this is going to be our home. So we'll do home. This is a self-closing tag. We can self-close it like that. Let me check this over. So route, path. So we got our element, Alright, that looks right. So now let's make 4 more links. Let's do routes, and then we're gonna do path, about, and then element equals, this is gonna be about that. Okay, so yeah, we could copy this one and we're gonna paste it 2 more times. We could do 5 links if we want it. Yeah, we could just do 4 for now, I guess. So we got, I'm just making sure I did everything right. So path equals that. I probably should look this up because some of this stuff I don't have written down. Just me going off of memory. So let's React router 6.4. Let's just look up some images maybe. Maybe let's see. Oh no. 6. Actually, let me look up 6.4. Create browser router function. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, I don't think this is 6.4, is it? So we got, okay, yeah, this isn't it. Well, this probably is, but it's different than what I was taught. I know there's like, there's, oh, this 6.6. Whoa, wait, what? Is this the newer version? Okay, const router create. So maybe I have to trying to see what this router provider is for. I don't think I have that written down anywhere. It's just sitting there. Too sure. We'll figure it out. Let's look it up actually. So React router provider. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So the router provider is what gets returned, I believe. So we'll do return, and then it'll be router. What the fuck? Router provider. And do it like that, and then we have to pass it a prop of router equals router, like this. So like that. So router equals router. I like spacing my stuff out. Guess I can read it. Probably should do that up there too. So router equals router. I think that's right. Alright, we're gonna keep it like that for now. Alright, we got some errors. Okay, so yeah, these errors are just all of this stuff because we didn't create it yet. So the path about, and I'm gonna change this to contact. And I'm gonna change this to contact. We could do pricing, I guess. Pricing, like that. All right, I think this is complete. We can. So we got our navbar, and I guess we can just do like navbar layout. All right, so we got that, and now let's create the pages and stuff. So we could just go up here. We should get errors, and I'm gonna create a folder. Probably pages. Do pages, and first page is gonna be home.js, and about.js. And what was the other one? Pricing. Pricing.js. So we got home about pricing. Wait, home about pricing and contact. Contact.js. Alright, so we got those four. Okay, so let's we just gonna put random content in these. I forgot what's the shorthand for the quick functions when it comes to React. I forgot. I forgot. I think it's like SRC or something like that. I guess we could just type it in. So we shouldn't have to import anything to these pages. We should just be exporting. So let's start with the about. All right. So I'm gonna do const about equals that, and can return. Let's do div class name, because you never know, I might style this in the future, so might as well give it a class name now. Class name equals let's do about container, and in here we're gonna have an h1. Welcome to the about section. All right, so we're gonna most likely, actually we could probably just put export on here. Export. Nah, let's export as default. I still don't get what's the difference from exporting as default and exporting like inline like that. So I'm just gonna do it this way. Export default about. Alright. So we could just copy this and just switch up some things. So we're gonna go over here to contact. Just change that to contact. Welcome to the contact section. Change this to contact. Home. home. All right, last one is pricing. Pricing and pricing. All right. Okay, so we got our pages. So let's go back to our app and we have to import them here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. Let's import. Let's do home. Huh. Do I have to do home with... I don't think I have to do home with curly brackets. Yeah, I don't think I have to. So we got home from dot slash pages slash home. And we could just copy this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can do about contact pricing and pricing. And I want to leave a note here. I just like keeping my code, you know, organized, so I'm gonna do just an comment here, pages, and let's comment that out right quick. All right, so we got our pages, and let's go ahead and refresh and see if some of the errors went away. Huh. Okay, so they went away. Okay, so now we just have router is not defined and navbar is not defined. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our... See, I don't think this is right. I don't have anything in my notes with it either. Yeah, I don't have anything with my notes with that. But we're gonna have to look that up. Alright, so navbar layout. So now let's do a component. So let's start a new folder that's in pages. I don't want that. Start new. We're gonna name this components. Alright, and navbar layout. .js. Alright. Okay, so in this one, I know we have to import a few things. We gotta import nav link and I forgot the other one. I think it starts with a O. Yeah, some of this stuff I don't have written down. That's what Google's for. So what do we at? Nav link. I think it starts with the O, right? See if we can find it. Outlet. Yeah. Outlet. Okay, outlet. And then we're gonna do this from React router DOM. Okay, so that should be all only the only imports we need. Alright, so now we have to start throwing our navbar. I know I have it somewhere in here. So we're gonna do a function nav Navbar layout. No parameters. Which I it's saying router isn't defined, right? Do I have to pass that in here? I really don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and just start typing up our stuff. Alright, so we're gonna return. I'm gonna do a div first. I'm gonna give this a class name of Navbar, I don't know, dash layout. We need to do that, or we can do, I guess, I forgot what they call it, like where you just do this like that. I think we could just do that instead of just, let's try it like this, I guess. All right, and then we're gonna do a header. I'm gonna give this a class name of, I don't know, Navbar. Navbar container, I guess. Navbar dash container. And I'm gonna do a nav. And give this a class name of, actually, we don't have to give, trying to think. I don't think we have to give. Yeah, we shouldn't have to give all of these. We could just do header nav. So yeah, we don't, yeah. This is React. You know, this is a whole different ball field, you know, in regular HTML and CSS, you gotta, you know, apply classes to almost every single thing, but in this, you really don't need to. So, so we got our header, nav. So this is where our nav is gonna go, and so I want a logo, and then I want my nav links. So I'm gonna have, I'm trying to think. Probably should do a div. Let's do a div. And we actually gonna give this a class name of logo container. This is where my logo is gonna go. So we're gonna do an H1. And it's just gonna be, I don't know, the typical Antonio Rogers name. Alright, so I'm gonna spread this out a little bit just so I can see what I'm doing. So we got our logo, and now I want another div. This is where our nav links is gonna go. Class name nav dash links. Okay, so this is where our nav links is gonna go. And you know, normally we'll do a UL with list items as, you know, the links wrapped inside of an anchor tag. So yeah, this is, it's totally different now. So now with React Router, we have to do nav link, and then we have to give it a 2, which is that, and this is the first one, so it's gonna be home, which is that one, and I think that should be it. And you just write home. I gotta take better notes, man. I'm just like, if I show you guys the stuff I just write down, like, look at this. You guys probably can't see it, but like the page. Like, it's just like gibberish everywhere. It's got stuff written down on the sides, but I mean, that's just how I take notes, I guess. It's just stuff everywhere, but yeah, it helps out a lot though to have the notes written down, definitely. Alright, so we got our nav link, and I think that's all we need. So let's just copy this 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm checking the time because I gotta get up early in the morning. So we got about, contact, and pricing. Let me just change these. About, contact, pricing. Okay, let's save this and let's export it. Export default, which I still don't understand. Bar layout. Okay, so yeah, that outlet has to go in our main div under our header. So we'll do trying to think. I guess we could just put outlet, right? If anything, we could come back. So I guess we just put that. All right, so and what this does, what I learned is, when we put outlet here, it like clears everything under. Wait, huh? I'm so confused. Do outlet has to go outside of this div? I don't have this shit written down. I think outlet has to go outside of this div. I mean, that's the only thing that would make sense. Save it. Yeah, I think outlet has to go out here. Like that. But maybe this has to be wrapped in its own div. And I think I have to give these. Let's give it a class name of Navbar layout. Alright, Nav. I'm probably doing this wrong. Yes, obviously something wrong. So I think it has to go inside. I guess it has to go inside. Let's go ahead and just. Yeah, let's just put it inside, I guess, like that. Let's see if that works. Alright, so let's go ahead to our. We got so much stuff open. Just exit out everything and then reopen stuff. Alright, so let's go back to our app and.
To control a video device with your voice, you need to connect it first.
Alexa.
In the Alexa app, go to settings, and then TV and
I don't
video
even be
to
talking
get
to
started.
her and she just starts. Hey, this is wild. Alright, so we're gonna import. Now we have to import Navbar layouts from. What is that? So we got /. Components / Navbar layout. Alright, so there we go. Let's save it. So router is not defined. Okay. So I messed up somewhere. Maybe I have to import router up here. Huh. Let's see if I got that written down anywhere. Okay. Let's go to our notes. Router provider. Router provider. Huh. Oh man, I see what's wrong. Cons router. And then we have to equal it to this. Alright. So yeah, cons router equals create browser router. And we're using, you could do it I guess different types of ways. So this is another way which looks less complicated than the way I was taught. Because, you know, we got just create browser router. And it looks like an array of objects that they're using to create these routes. So let's see. Routes. Oh no, here we go. So routes. All right, so let's see if this worked. There we go. It worked. Perfect. So we got pricing. Nice. And then you see it goes to like each section. All right, so now it's just styling. I guess we could do like a little quick style. It's not going to be responsive. I'm not. Let's see how long I've been recording. I'm not really good at React yet to make this responsive. But yeah, let's give it some styling, I guess. So let's start. Let's see the Navbar layout. So we got a div. So I guess we can just make this a flexbox. No, we're gonna make header nav a flexbox. So let's go back to our. So we're gonna do header. Alright, so we're gonna do header nav, and I'm gonna do display flex. Yep, perfect. And align item center. And we're going to justify content, space between. Perfect. And now let's give it some padding. And before we do that, I always do my little resets, just so I use rem. So I want to do HTML. I don't know if this will work in 62 font size, 62.5%. And if you guys don't know what that is, I explain it almost every time I do it, but I know I get new viewers every day. So yeah, if you guys don't know what this is, it's a little trick, CSS trick, because one rem, without this, one rem equals 16 pixels. And you know, if you want to do 8 rem, you have to go to the calculator and say, hey, what's 8 times 16? You know, I'm not good at math. I don't know about you guys, but this makes one rem equals 10 pixels, so it's easier to calculate. So you know, I could just do, so padding, I could do 1.5 rem on the top and bottom, which is 15 pixels, and then 1 rem on left and right, which is 10 pixels. So you know, it's easy to calculate. And there we go. We got that. And now let's go back to our. Okay, so let's do nav links. Now, so we're gonna do nav, and actually I think I got a class name on there, so let's do nav links. I don't know if I got it like this though. nav links, and we're gonna do display flex. I don't think that's the right class. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, so nav links, display flex, and I guess we can do align items center. Even though this isn't even doing anything, so we don't even need to do that. Actually, we do have to make it a flex box because of what I'm about to do next. I'm about to see. Maybe I should do a gap and let's do 5 rem like that. So perfect. And the cool thing about router, dude, and this is like this, I'm really starting to see why React is so powerful. Like, this is so cool. So you see how I'm going to each page, and it's like it's not refreshing the navbar, but it's refreshing the content underneath it, and it's just like it's cool, man. Like, I can't wait till I get actually get React router like this. I mean, not React router. I can't wait till I get React like as a whole. I just can't wait to start building like projects with this thing and not just nav bars. But yeah, it's cool, man. I always start with the nav bar with everything. That's what I did in HTML, CSS. I made sure, I know how to create a nav bar first, and then, I learned how to make it responsive, and now I'm moving on to hero sections, and next I'm gonna create contact forms and stuff like. So it's just I'm slowly getting into everything, and yeah. So that's that. And enough me talking. Let's just style this thing right quick. And so we got nav link. So I guess we can just style nav link in general, maybe. I don't know if it has like some styling on the back end. Like, so can I just style like this? I don't think I could style it like that. So let's do that. Nah. Oh, I forgot. It's a disguise. It's a disguise. So nav links is just it's really just anchor tags, A tags. That's what they're called, right? Anchor tags. A tags HTML. That's what they're called, right? Anchor tags. I don't want to be. Well, yeah, it's just basically, yeah, the A tags in HTML. So we can just do this. So we could just do nav links, or we could just do nav A. So let's just do that. Let's do nav and then A tags. I'm gonna do font size. Let's do 1.5 rem, 15 pixels. And that should make them bigger. Perfect. And I guess we could do like a little reset up here. Text decoration none, just in case I come back in here and create something else. Alright, so text decoration none. Font size that. I'm gonna do color black. Let's give the header a color of, let's do black. Oh, background color. Background color black, like that. And we'll change this to white. Links. Alright, cool. So I think with router we get an active state as well. So a dot active. And let's see if this works. So let's do a color. So background color of white. Perfect. And we're gonna do a color of black. And give it a pattern of so if I give it a pattern, it's gonna throw it out of place. I really hate doing this. This isn't the way to do it, but let's do 0.5 rim top and bottom, and then 1 rim left and right. See how it throws it out of place? Let's do 0.5 rim. Just make it to where it's not noticeable. And this here, let's align item center. Maybe that'll help it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Nothing too noticeable. Let's do 1 rim. Make it a little wider. Just like that. And let's do border radius. Border dash radius. 50 rim. Alright, perfect. So whenever we click one, it goes to it, which is cool. I like that. Maybe we can add something better. Let's add a transition. Let's do transition 0.3 seconds. Let's see how that looks. Ooh. Even though it's throwing it out of place because of the pattern, it's an easy fix, I think. Pretty sure some Googling can do it, but you know, for now, it's just practice. So yeah, you can see it going out of place. All right, so yeah, that's that. Got the home section, got that. All right, and let's work on the logo, which it's here. So we can just do header H1, grab it like that. Header H1 and color white, font size 2.5 rem, 25 pixels, font weight load. It looks like it was, oh, it's H1 tag, that's why. Yeah, we don't need that. Let's do text transform uppercase. Alright, perfect. There's our navbar. My first navbar created with React Router. It's not much, but it's amazing, man. Like this, like learning this stuff, it's amazing. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we did a pretty good job. I think I did it under an hour. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's it, guys. That is day 32, right? Day 32. And thank you guys for tuning in. Peace out.